this one you're allowed to use some brain cells on, because it's very interesting. I'll try to like introduce it a little bit, but it might be a wrong introduction. But that's okay. If it's a wrong introduction, then the video is gonna explain it better. But as I understand it, I was scrolling Twitter and I saw that Trainwreck, the streamer that is very like famous and he has a lot of people following him. I saw like he was doing a lot of gambling stuff. And then I also saw that he was like talking about like the new streaming platform is gonna be amazing. Here are some sneak peeks. It's gonna be like 95% to the streamer and 5% to the company and all of this. And I'm like, one part of me is like, wow, that's cool. Do it, dude. Do it, dude. And he's doing it with a company, so it's not like he's the sole like founder of this. But I am also very like unsure, because there has been multiple streaming platforms before that went live, got some good like talent, and they're gone, or like sold or whatever. It didn't work out. And I'm thinking like they probably had a lot going for them, like the streaming platforms. I'm not too into it, but I'm guessing like if you're gonna give 95% of the revenue to the streamers and then 5% to yourself, I am wondering if that is gonna be viable. I feel like if I would have been like jumping over to a different streaming platform, which I'm not at the moment, then I would go to something solid, because building up or like building up a community around the platform or on a platform, it's like it's valuable and it's hard work and all of that. So it should be something solid. And I feel like this sounds like something that is not necessarily gonna be solid. Like Trainwreck, is he like an even Steven solid dude? I don't know. It's a lot of gambling, which is like putting me off a little bit. And like, could the company survive on the 5%? Is that enough to like not only survive but to thrive? One thing is to survive, but you have to thrive, you know? You have to spend a lot of money on like the infrastructure for streaming, and then maybe you should also spend quite a lot of money on like marketing and stuff like that, draw more people in, and it's all gonna be expensive. So I don't know. I don't know much about this new stream platform, but 95/5 split looks weird. Yeah, maybe it's only for subscriptions. Yeah, it could be only for subscriptions. Yeah, and the ad revenue goes to the company. Yeah, it could be. But I feel like they probably need that revenue as well from the subscribers. But if Twitch struggles with 50/50 and ads, how can they do it unless they have some shady stuff? Yeah, maybe they're gonna like boost the entire thing on like gambling. I have a feeling, man. But this is the video we're gonna check out. So we're gonna try and get a little bit more information and check out 𝗦ici's video on this on Mogul Mail. I feel like he's pretty good at covering stuff like this, so it's gonna be interesting. And I'm gonna toss on my thoughts on top of this and what I mean. But yeah, I support you, Diabolos, because if Twitch is struggling with the 50/50 splits and so much of the ad revenue and all of that, how is this gonna work? And also YouTube is a huge company and they have a lot to burn. They're trying to come like heavy into the streaming like platform or like industry, and they are taking 30%, I think. They could have gone like a lot lower probably just to like suck people in, but I guess they're also thinking about the future, if they're gonna be able to like do good business. That is what I'm thinking. Like I think it's very short-sighted of streamers if they are gonna like jump into here and think they're gonna get 95% of everything and then just gone. Like it's a very like, it's a nice carrot, but you're not really seeing the stick, I think. Let's check it out.
For the first time in Mogul Mail
I'm
history,
interested.
I had to take down one of my videos. Not because what I said was wrong or because I had a take that was too hot and I was getting in trouble, but because when I made the video last night and scheduled it to upload today, it was already outdated. So here's the most updated story of Kick.com, the newest live streaming competitor that is in part guided by TrainwrecksTV.
Trainwreck
might be a little bit suspicious.
I said it.
We'll get to the
suspicious. I said that also. Let's see if he has any new information.
Suspicious part in a bit. Stick with me, but first, I owe you an apology. I've made a lot of videos over the past year about how Twitch is about to explode and implode, and everyone who's ever used the platform will vanish. It's not really fully accurate. I mean, look, they have had their worst year in terms of PR.
Let's take a look at this before we talk more. Okay, so total hours watched in Q3. Wow, 5.79 billion on Twitch. That is a lot. And then YouTube gaming, 1.13 billion. Facebook gaming, actually bigger, 129 billion. Wow. But as you can see, Twitch is huge, huge. Total hours streamed. Yeah, here is like when you also get like a lot of the streamers that has like 0 viewers probably as well, but that doesn't matter. It's about like the hours here, I think. Yeah. So Twitch 222 million hours. That's so many hours. YouTube. Okay, look at this. YouTube and Facebook, but Facebook is actually bigger than YouTube. That's crazy. That is crazy to me. But at the same time, I guess they have been doing it a little, or have they been doing it a little bit longer? And also, I feel like Facebook streaming is weird. It's strange. It's probably you scroll and then whoa, there's a stream, and it's all weird. I don't know. I feel like you could be watching a stream without even knowing you're watching a stream on YouTube. I don't know. Trainer is one hell of a sus person. I wouldn't believe anything he advertised. Welcome to chat, by the way. Enrage. I have very little knowledge about Trainwreck. I've just watched one like segment of his stream, probably like 20 minutes or something, and I've scrolled through his like only caps lock Twitter. That is all I know about this person. But like, I didn't get a feeling that he's like very like he's not a Jehovah's Witness, you know. He's on like a little bit on the other side of the scale, I think. Not bad for YouTube and Facebook, considering they do so much more than just streaming. That is true. Yeah. No, you can trust he will scam you.
Products released.
Aye.
But shit, if the Titanic's sinking and there's no lifeboats, you're probably going to stay in the Titanic. And Twitch in 2021 had a 70.5% market share, and in 2022 they've increased their market share to 76%. There's no competitors.
Give me a second. Give me a
market
second.
share
70 to 76. So Twitch has actually grown. What?
Market share to 76%. There's no competitors to speak of.
Wow.
It's just YouTube and just Facebook.
Wow.
Now, this doesn't include vertical live streaming that's really exploding, like TikTok and
Yeah.
Instagram Live. But as far as traditional
But that is like I don't know. Vertical live streaming. Who does that? I don't know. I wouldn't like be streaming Factorio vertically. Just imagine, like I could flip my screen and then we could play Factorio on TikTok instead. I don't know. It's probably immature of me to bash vertical live streaming. Vertical live streaming is probably the future, man. But I'm an old fart and I'm not ready for it. Mike Lad, good morning to you. He plays gambling streams on his site called Stake. While he was sponsored by them, covering 𝗦cie𝗰𝗶𝗹𝘀. That is so weird. It's like, is there any excitement left if they're just covering all the loss? Only showing wins. Stake is a Bitcoin, Ethereum, etc. online casino. Well, I do have a little bit of love for crypto, but I feel like whenever you smash crypto into like gambling, it isn't good. It is probably not good. High chance. Kids and streamers / influencers who only play on phone. Yeah, and scam their audience. Yeah, also that. He gets tons of money from them to drag customers in who don't know it is not legit. Yeah. Oh, that hurts my chest, man. Thanks for adding some info into the thing here. I was thinking that here you're gonna shine Diablos. Wow. But this is crazy though. So yeah.
Streaming, if you want to stream, everybody's going to Twitch. 92% of people choose to stream on Twitch. Streaming as a whole is a
only people that gets like 30, 40, 50 million dollars like packages goes over to YouTube. Wink wink.
Down since the end of COVID. But since then, Twitch has gone up a little bit. Same with YouTube. Facebook's fallen off the face of the earth. Mark Zuckerberg's looking for his legs in the metaverse.
Look at Facebook. It's almost like I feel bad for Mark. Oh my God, he's having a rough time, man. Gambling sites are crazy. Many streamers get offered millions, for covering their sites with some hundreds of games. Imagine their revenue. Yeah, they take to offer those streamers millions. Yeah, imagine all the people that are losing money. I feel so bad because gambling, like here in Norway, just really quickly, a tangent here. Here in Norway, it's very strict when it comes to gambling. So it used to be like slot machines at the grocery stores and stuff like that, but now it's like super controlled. You're not allowed to have them almost anywhere. You have to have a license, and it's very like controlled and strict. And it's not. I don't think Diavolos probably knows better, but I don't think it's like very okay to like advertise it either. So it's almost like smoking and drinking here. It's not allowed to advertise, and they're trying to like make it less tempting for people, for boys and girls, like because it is a temptation game. Like you get very tempted about the feeling and thought about winning a lot of money, and then all your shit is sold and stuff like that. But it's just preying on people. Oh my God.
And those people are all going to Twitch. Not enough competitors.
Please stop me if I ever like start sniffing on gambling, guys. Ay.
Enter TrainwrecksTV, who, if you don't know, is a top 10 streamer over the past year.
Yeah.
This is by hours watched.
On the
inarguable metric. If you don't know his content, it's mostly based around slots, or at least it was until Twitch said they're banning slots. On October 18th.
Now we have to play Overwatch
one
instead.
One of the main providers of slots content, Stake.com, who sponsored everyone, including Train. Train used to be known for streaming the most hours out of almost anyone, like on par with 𝗦ci𝗰𝗶𝗹𝘀, Hassan, Amaranth. But ever since the ban on October 18th, kind of stopped streaming. At least
I feel like this is just getting more and more obvious. Oh my God, this is not about like the next streaming platform being a good thing. This is about a new platform for him to just make more money, man, to still play gambling stuff. That is the whole motivation for him, I think. It's not about me sitting here playing Factorio, jumping over there, making money. Oh, true. When I went to Tromsø and Harstad, I didn't see any ads for gambling or gambling halls like in Germany. Yeah. So in Germany, it's allowed then, I guess. But it says gambling sites as sponsored for his new streaming site. Yeah, probably.
Streaming as consistently as he used to. He has streamed 4 times in the past 6 weeks. Just 4 times.
4 times.
It's not a coincidence that the day after the gambling ban, he tweeted out, "I'm going to create a platform for streaming that's not just for large creators, but it's also for small and mid-sized ones." Now, I was kind of curious to see what this would be, and we found out yesterday that it's the website known as Kick.com, because he dropped a tweet longer that goes in depth of what the platform is and what it'll stand for. He talks about his pedigree, and he says that Twitch says they need to cut our pay, which is true. They did cut the pay of creators. They offered 70-30 splits for each subscription, 70% going to creators, 30% going to Twitch. And then they changed it to 50-50 because operating costs are too high. At least that's what they said. But they also tell Amazon and the media they're profitable and have more viewership and advertisers than ever. Whichever it is, it's obvious. I'm
pretty sure it's just because Bezos, he wants a new jet, or like a new yacht. No, but they're probably like my guess is that Twitch has like this issue where they're not making enough money to be like sexy for Amazon. So I have a feeling they're just trying not to be like cut, because Twitch is probably like a super teeny tiny speck on Amazon's like revenue sheet. So I think they're trying to do that, but at the same time, it's like they should have been 30-70, I think. So it was the same as YouTube, I think.
Benefits are being passed on to the creators were the lifeblood of what made them successful in the first place. Powerful arguments. He goes into depth about how the 50-50 split's unfair, and that even the 70-30 split that the competitor like YouTube offers isn't enough. They can do better. Enter Kick.com.
It's like, we can give you all the money. Easy peasy. We don't need to make money. We're gonna make all the money of people that are like losing on bets. No problem. Of course you can get 95%. We don't care. We're not making money of that. Oh my God. Yeah, gambling ads are forbidden. They only sneak into YouTube. Yeah, that is true. And other like streaming platforms like what are they called? Like we have like some channels on the TV, but you can also look at those channels online, and I'm pretty sure those have some betting and some gambling stuff as well. True.
We are offering a 95% split for creators. 95%! An unheard of split. Not just that, but also the tips that are built into the website called Kicks are going to be 100% for creators. Again, unheard of. Twitch's bit system, I think, is $1.40 per dollar given to creators. And then I think super chats on YouTube are about 70-30, I believe. And so this kick.com is going to be way better for smaller and mid-sized creators. He also says that anyone who goes on the website will get a sub button. He goes on to say that the TOS is going to be fair, unlike Twitch's, which has been a huge PR problem for the past few years.
Yeah.
He goes into this weird little ramble about how he's also going to allow gambling, but it's going to be ethical gambling as decided by TrainwrecksTV, which seems a little weird.
Ethical gambling?
He goes into some specifics
this is
of
funny.
what that means. Okay,
it's funny.
Remember that fact.
They're gonna like credit check you, and then check if you got what you need, and if you have used too much and their credit score has like gone down a little bit, then it will stop so you don't lose everything. Wow, this is all a lie, by the way. This is just hearsay.
To say, give kick.com a year. It's gonna be buggy. It's gonna be weird. It's gonna have some growing pains, but give it a year.
Yeah.
They're trying to become a real profitable business by selling to advertisers and not taking money from creators. Okay. Now, the fact of the matter is that's also what Twitch is trying to do. That is in part why Twitch removes things like gambling or the hot tub meta or they ban so much. Is because they need to be able to cater to advertisers, something that YouTube has been wildly successful on the video service, and the live streaming service is a little bit further behind on.
So if you take that and you like spin it on, or like put it on its head, that means that the other platform that are gonna be so much gambling are probably not gonna have any of the good vanilla clean sponsors or like advertisers, probably like Pepsi or Cola or I don't know, like the big companies like those. And that means even more gambling. Gambling is gonna be the entire revenue stream probably. Oh my god.
But we're gonna get to that in just a moment. Is it true that kick.com is trying to be profitable through advertising, or are there maybe more nefarious methods they're profitable? Anyway, let's first take a look at the kick.com website. It looks pretty good at first glance. You have
looks a lot like Twitch.
Of streamers. You have a bunch of categories. You have some recommended channels. You have the recommended on the left as well.
A lot
but
like
Twitch. Oddly familiar. Notice? In fact, this is Twitch's website.
This is just
a rotating banner of streamers at the top.
It's just Twitch without stuff. Like if you take the Twitch site and you just like, no, we haven't built that yet. We haven't built that yet. We haven't built that yet.
Categories you'll like, some streamers you'll like, the streams on the left. And at first, people thought that this might be a
They didn't even try to hide it.
Now, I had my software engineer, Otto, who I've hired full-time, look into this for me. I said, is this a direct rip? And no, it is unique code with some pre-built assets. Apparently some images that might be taken from DLive and some UI UX features inspired by Twitch. But it is original code. And it seems
but still,
outside of a few bugs where somebody had like 300,000 streamers.
They probably just hired someone on Fiverr to do the design, and they said, "Oh, I want to have inspiration from this site," and they just like copy pasted did a print screen, put it up on his Photoshop or Sketch or whatever, and then just draw around like the edges, and it was like, "I'm done, man. Here, $5." Easy peasy.
A lot of people streaming a lot of gay porn.
Just a little inspiration. Yeah,
TrainwrecksTV's all right for a day one soft launch of a web.
Shout out to TrainwrecksTV. Check out his YouTube channel. Also check out his Twitch. He is fantastic. It's some of the fun. It is the funniest Factorio videos ever on his YouTube channel. I love them so much. And also, he's streaming. But I think you're streaming like a little bit of different things. And it's really cool. Check him out. Check him out, guys. Shout out to TrainwrecksTV.
I mean, the streams look nice, they function nice, and people are succeeding.
I love that guy's hair. Look at his hair. His hair is just fantastic. It's just like a orange dot on top there. It looks like almost a sponge. I love it.
It does seem, however, that the most used
Yeah,
category
huge
of the
fan.
website is slot streams. Specifically, the slot streams that are no longer allowed on Twitch of stake.com. You can see this is one of the biggest streamers
There's
on the
one
platform
GTA
right
there.
now. Why does this
They're
matter?
probably playing like gambling in GTA.
Well, it was discovered from a couple of people last night, Quarantine and also CoffeeZilla, that kick.com is a project of stake.com. I think there's no need to look for the business model anymore. It's a stake investment. And then there's some information here
Stake
that
investment.
shows that the Discord server in the subreddit were both owned and operated by somebody on the stake team. And that a lot of people were tweeting out November 19th when kick.com was originally launched for stake giveaways. And then even more damning, if you go to stake.com's LinkedIn, there were a lot of job opportunities to create a live streaming platform, a.k.a. Kick. Kick is a new venture created by the founders of EasyGo and stake.com with new studios in Australia and Europe.
It's there.
So
Damning
it
evidence.
seems like rather than being this virtuous website, which is supposed to be for small and medium-sized creators to actually get their fair share, that you have to give a year of growing pains to become a profitable business that will sell to advertisers because of all the people that will switch to this because it's actually good for the people. This is a loss leader for stake.com to be able to advertise their business in a way that gets around the bans on the mainstream platforms like Twitch and YouTube. This is just
that is all it is.
way.
That is so obvious now. It's just to be allowed to do more gambling content. That is all. That is all. Everything else is just like shenanigans.
To do sponsored gambling content. And Train isn't just the virtuous person that he might be pretending to be. He is trying to do this in part because he wants to go back to doing sponsored gambling content. And that's also why he is taken like the mast of letting people know about kick.com while also not being an owner of it. Because he's probably getting paid out the ass by stake.com to gamble on the website, which is a lot better of a gig than being like a 30% owner in the website that you have to grow from scratch. And you only make
just
money.
imagine, like the website is probably gonna be like making shit and no money, you know, because they're just trying to cater for a space for gambling. Like they don't care about making money probably there. They're gonna make all their money from the gambling anyway. So it's like, imagine, or like, there's no point for Trainwreck to be a part owner of that when it's just gonna probably make zero. It's maybe gonna lose money. So why should he be a owner of that?
If you are successful in growing a business, I don't think he really cares about that because he'll get his paycheck just for gambling on the website. And that kind of leaves us at the end of the story. What does it mean? Is kick.com a huge scam?
Yeah,
well,
enraged,
yes,
true.
DJ Wheat, longtime employee of Twitch who left recently, he says that it is a sham. You can't sit by watching the nonsense.
Sham.
In my mind, I think it's really bad that Train didn't disclose that this was a stake.com owned
Yeah,
website.
should have been up front.
It felt like they were kind of trying to hide it
But
as
it's
well.
already
Like,
shady.
one of the moderators on the subreddit was a stake moderator as well, and then I think they removed him. So it just seems a bit fishy. Sure. Be operated and owned by stake.com, but be honest about it too. Like, you still could feasibly provide value to creators who aren't interested in gambling content because you give them such a good cut because you're getting the blood money from all the gambling casino users.
True.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't like to build my own thing upon like something that is already so fishy. Like money's money, bro. Money's money. But I don't want to get my money from like drugs and gambling and alcohol and tobacco. I have a little bit of like a standard. Just a little bit.
Some value that can be seen in there for small and mid-sized creators. But they should know going in that it's not because you're going to create a successful business that's going to sell to advertisers a year from now because you have so many users and so many watchers.
If I want, drug, alcohol, money, I'll join the mafia. Yeah, that is true. That's a better way of doing that. If you want to do it all the way. Go all the way, man. Go all the way. No need to like be getting it like indirectly through a streaming platform. Just go out in the streets, knock on some doors, and break some legs. Much better.
Because you're making a shit ton of money as a loss leader from all the gambling.
𝗦cie, wholesome dad and a streamer. 𝗦cie, drug cartel. Yeah, buddy. I'm crushing skulls, man, at night. That is why I'm tired in the morning from all the work, all the skull crushing. Ay.
Sponsored streamers, which seems to be the reality of the situation.
Thank you for the follow.
Not only that, there seems to be a couple things.
Okay, it's a thing I do, so you have to get this. A little kiss. Mwah. There you go.
that might get this website shut down instantly.
No shot. Is this just an embed, dude? What the fuck?
Now, it was revealed yesterday that a couple of the streams were just Twitch embeds.
Yeah, look at this. They have embedded like Twitch, just a stream there. You can see the Twitch logo inside of it as well. It's the OTK network. What the hell?
Obviously isn't allowed, and Twitch would instantly take down.
Insane.
They have OTK network that if you click on it, the Kick website brings you directly to
don't
Twitch.
do so much shady
They're not
shit.
actually streaming on Kick. They're streaming on Twitch, and it's embedded.
It's too much.
I believe they've removed that feature since. I actually had, again, Otto try to do an
Give me a second,
stream,
I'll do the redeems.
It works, but nothing displays. So it seems like they blocked that off. Don't do that. Don't do that. The website will get instantly shut down. But here's my take. This website will probably in 6 months either disappear or be flooded with gambling streamers and should only be touched by the people who want to lose all of their money or live vicariously through people who are losing all of their fake money because all of it's sponsored anyway. That's about it, boys. That's the update.
Like the video, guys. Like it.
Thanks for watching. All right, see you later.
I'll post the video also, so you guys can do whatever you want with it. You can probably like it and subscribe to him and stuff like that. 𝗦cie is fantastic. He's sharing so much good stuff, man. And yeah, well, as he said, like I think also that this is probably gonna be something that is either gonna be like filled with gambling to the teeth in 6 months or just gone. Like I don't think I don't think a lot of the normal streamers are gonna go over there. Like just imagine like being someone who can we take as an example, like 𝗦cie or something. I don't know. Like, do you think he's gonna be wanting to like ruin his reputation by going over there, getting all of this bad press so early, with like a big streamer like 𝗦cie going out and saying all of these things? I don't think so. And 𝗦cie is probably not the only one. Holy shit. I also don't think 𝗦cie is the best person to make said judgment. I take anything he said with a pinch of salt. Yeah, I guess you can't trust anyone. But I have a good impression of 𝗦cie. I've been like following him for a while, and it doesn't seem like it doesn't seem like he's a bad person. It seems like he's a good person. So yeah, I don't think any big streamer will go over there because they will have 𝗦cie in mind. Yes. So if you're already scared after the 𝗦cie thing, and then you see this new gambling streaming website that is not even trying to make money, it seems like, except from gambling, then you should probably not jump over. Back when Twitch started, even we had lots of weird issues. Yeah, of course. There's weird issues in the start, but I'm not sure if you saw the entire thing, 𝗦cie, but like there are multiple layers here of like issues that is making it look very shady, man. There's many issues, and we also talked about a little bit about it before checking out the video. It is a little bit crazy. Maybe they will go over for millions, and come back when Kick failed. That could be a possibility, man. That could be. The transition from Justin to Twitch. People are doing streaming, all sort of stuff. Yeah. I'm minding an open mind because I think any competition is good for innovation. Yeah, I think any competition is good for innovation. It's just that there are a little bit of like things that I don't really support. Like, I don't like gambling. I don't think gambling is a good thing. I think I'm not like super against gambling in like Las Vegas, like, when people like fly in there to gamble, because then you can be like a little bit prepared. You're there for 3 days, but it's not great. It's not great. I don't totally like that. But then it's like very like controlled in a place. But when it's like gambling on a website with streamers, and then you pay with crypto, and everything seems shady, I don't think that is like nice. I feel like that is almost like trying to get people to drink or smoke and stuff like that. It's not something I would like to try and do. You know, helping people to do bad things, or things that are probably bad for you. I don't like that. I want goodness in the world. I want us to rather think about like, what should we eat in the morning that is good for us, or what should we drink that are good for us? How can we do some jumping jacks and squats on stream? It's better, I think. Yeah, there's still lots of non-gambling content on Twitch. Yeah, on Twitch there is, and here it is owned by a gambling corporation, as I understand it, the new platform, and Trainwreck, that is like the front person of the thing, or like the face of the transition, did gambling content and pretty much stopped streaming when it wasn't allowed to do gambling content on Twitch anymore. What this highlights is the area in Twitch, which Twitch has left in terms of the splits, if anything. Yeah, which is where YouTube will eventually prevail, in my opinion. I think YouTube is like such a much more like likely competitor to like create innovation. Like if you take a look at the new streaming website, it's just a ripoff of Twitch. That is not innovation. That is not pushing the technology further. They're just trying to get a space to stream gambling content. It looks like it's very like they're not making it obvious. It's pretty obvious. So I think YouTube is a much better competitor that is gonna make it so that they're gonna fight to be like the better platform, and that is really good. That is really good. We'll see who wins at the end. Maybe it's gonna be YouTube. I have a thought that it could be YouTube because they're huge. They're huge. But also Twitch has like a very niche thing going on, so they're really strong with that.